Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good day, everyone. Today we are going to speak about Jasmine Restaurant Management System and especially the Enterprise Edition. So, uh, and today we are going to focus on three concepts or three definition that is very important to understand before start selling or working with Jasmine Restaurant Management System. And the three concepts, the three definitions are the customers, the restaurants, and the outlets. So let's start. What is the definition of a customer, a restaurant, and an outlet in Jasmine RMS? A customer or customers, Jasmine RMS is designed to be able to handle unlimited number of customers. A customer is an entity that is making a contract with Bosphorus Solutions or one of its partners to get benefit of one or more of Jasmine RMS modules. A customer can be an individual like Mr. Al-Ghafiri or Dr. Hamoud, and the customer can be a corporate like IFS, Integrated Food Services, or AKH like Aspire Qatar Hospitality. So inside Jasmine RMS, we have uh, customers. We can define unlimited customers. Those customers can be individual people or can be corporate institutions or organization. Al Ghafiri, he is an influencer. Dr. Hamoud is an influencer. He is a customer of Jasmine RMS. He uses Jasmine in one or more of his restaurants. The same as Aspire, AKH, Aspire Qatar Hospitality, also it is a customer and they have a lot of restaurants and they use one or more of Jasmine Restaurants Management System products. So now we will move to restaurants. Restaurants, each customer can have unlimited restaurants under it. So each customer we define into Jasmine Restaurant Management System, it can have unlimited restaurants under it. For example, Dr. Hamoud has only one restaurant, which is Dr. Chef, while Al Ghafiri has six different restaurants. IFS has eight, AKH has nine. So a restaurant in Jasmine RMS could be fine dine restaurant, clubhouse, cafe, kiosk, whatever. All of those different kinds of uh, uh, clubs, cafes, kiosks, we refer to as a restaurant inside Jasmine RMS. So let's take an example, and this is Aspire Qatar Hospitality, AKH, and they are defined inside the system as a customer, but they have a lot of restaurants under them. بيت التلة، شكلت، شبرة المينا، فيه العافية، لمسة، لفيزيفيو، لوزار، مرسى كطارة، سكر باشا. So one customer can have multiple or unlimited restaurants under it. طيب, what is an outlet? An outlet, each restaurant can have unlimited outlets under it. For example, Dr. Chef, which is a restaurant, has three outlets in Al Rayyan, Duhail, and Dusail. Sometimes the restaurant has only one outlet. For example, Cafe Social has only one outlet located in Tower. So we have a customer like this. Dr. Hamoud is a customer. He has a restaurant called Dr. Chef, and this Dr. Chef has three outlets, one in Al Rayyan area, one in Duhail area, and one in Lusail. So in Jasmine RMS, we have three concepts. The first concept is called customer, which is an entity, individual or corporate, that can have a contract with us to use one or more of uh, uh, Jasmine modules or services. And a customer can have multiple restaurants. So Dr. Hamoud can have multiple restaurants here. Each restaurant can have multiple outlets. And those are the concepts that are very important to understand before we start selling Jasmine services. So let's get in some details. Jasmine RMS parameters. So when we do the parameters inside the system, when we do the parameters and setting up a restaurant, a new restaurant, a customer, an outlet, we need to understand which parameter is defined under the customer, which parameter is defined under a restaurant or applied to a restaurant, and which parameter are applied to the outlet. And this is a table that will show us which parameter we have in the system and where it is, uh, and where this table you are not seeing it. This table is where we define the parameters and on which level they are applied into the system. So the contract between Bosphorus and the customer is on the customer level. Chart of account. Chart of account, each restaurant has its own chart of account. So chart of account is on restaurant level. Restaurant menu. We define a menu for a restaurant. All outlets under the same restaurant will share the same menu. POS users. All POS users can be transferred from one outlet to another without the need to define new username and password. So we have employees of the restaurant, and today they are assigned, 10 of them are assigned to outlet Al Rayyan, and tomorrow they move them from Al Rayyan to another outlet, let's say in Al Sad. They don't need a new username and a password. They don't need to memorize different passwords for different outlets. The POS users are defined on the restaurant's level. Drivers, the same. Today we are assigning a driver into outlet A. Tomorrow we will assign it to outlet B. No problem, because drivers definition are defined on the restaurant's level. Delivery companies. When we make a contract with a mobile company, mobile delivery company, applications, Sununu, Talabat, Rafiq, carriage, all of those, we will make the contract on the restaurant level. So all the outlets can use the same delivery companies with the same settings of those delivery companies. Plating and production recipes, the same. Because the restaurant menu is defined on the restaurant level, we have to define the plating and production recipes on the restaurant level. Suppliers, the suppliers are the same on the restaurant level. So I have one contract with one supplier. He can provide for me for all of my outlets, some of my outlets, one outlet, but the supplier's definition and accounting will be on the restaurant level. Raw items. The raw items are bought from suppliers and they participate in the recipes, and they are a component, very important component of the menu. So raw items are defined also on the restaurant level. The discounts, the same on the restaurant level. So if I define 5% discount for students, 10% discount for somebody else. So all of those discounts are available to be used in all outlets. Void and reopen reasons. Once we define them in the system, it will be on the restaurant level, and the employees can use them on the restaurant level. Now, when we define a store, inventory store to put to store the raw items inside those stores, we have to define them on the outlets level. For example, we have an outlet in Al Sad, we can define two stores inside: kitchen store, main store. If we have an outlet in Al Wakra, we can define only main store. And we have an outlet in Lusail, we can define multiple outlets. But if you have a central store that is not allocated to any of the your outlets, you can define it under the main outlet or create an outlet in the system called head office. And then you create the main store under the head office. Kitchen stations, you know, every outlet has different setup. So maybe one outlet has a bigger space than another outlet. Some outlets has a first floor, second floor. So if we want to make kitchen station definition, we have to make it on the outlets level. Dine-in sections and dine-in tables also on the outlet levels. And the receipt design, we can do it on the outlet level to put the phone number and to put the information of the outlet on that receipt design. We need to understand also how do Bosphorus issue the subscription license codes. All the license codes are issued on outlet level on outlet level. For Jasmine RMS Enterprise Edition, we have only 5 licenses that we will issue for the customer or for the partners. We have the first one, Jasmine RMS Enterprise BOS module. It's only used to activate the BOS terminal module installed on the BOS machine. Each BOS machine needs one license code. Each POS machine needs one license code. So if a restaurant is big and it has 3, 4 floors, it has a terrace, it has a tent, it has a main site. So they need 3 POS machines. Okay, why not? You can sell them the 3 licenses, the first and the second and the third into will be installed on the POS machine separately. The second service, we have the waiter pad module. Each waiter pad, each tablet, each Android tablet needs one license. Enterprise kitchen print and server, this is very important. We have to obtain one license per outlet. It's not per device, it's not per machine, it's per the outlet totally. So only one license code for the kitchen printer server. If we go to kitchen data screen, if we are using kitchen data screen, we need on a smart TV or on TV box, we need a license code for each installation. The same happens to the kitchen tablet. We need one license for each installation. Now, if we go to the last section, I want to explain what is enterprise users. So we have customers, we have restaurants, and we have outlets. And before 2 pages, we spoke about the BOS users. BOS users are not enterprise users, are different from enterprise users. Enterprise users can log in to Jasmine Enterprise Portal, Jasmine Enterprise Portal, enterprise.jasminebos.com. They can have different authorities and roles, such as manager and owner of the restaurant. Dashboard. He can see the manager report, daily manager report, weekly manager report. He can see the sales report. He can see the audit reports. We have another role called menu manager. He can create and modify restaurant menu, set the default menu, manage menu categories, kitchen stations, menu items, menu modifiers. He can assign or he can assign the menu manager can assign items to kitchen stations, assign items to categories, assign modifiers into modifier sets, and assign modifier sets to items. The accountant can access and see sales reports, audit reports, suppliers definition. He can define suppliers bills, payments, and balances. Create and approve manual journal vouchers. He can access the chart of account. He can generate the trial report, trial balance, statement of account, profit and loss report, revenue vouchers. He can do cost vouchers. Those are manuals. A manual revenue voucher and manual cost voucher. He can generate the closed year voucher. He can export reports to Excel, receive raw items from suppliers based on bill or purchase order, create plating and production recipes, manage costing policy for menu items and modifiers. If you can see here, the manager, the owner has only four functions. Menu manager has about 10 functions he can use or she can use. The accountant, he or she can access 20 function in the system. And not only that, we can create an account for senior accountant and we can create an account for junior accountant. The junior accountant can only create, for example, manual JVs. He can only create manual JVs, but the senior accountant can approve or reject the manual JVs. So we can create here senior or junior accountant. We have something new, purchasing officer. Purchasing officer, he can access supplier definitions, supplier balances and statement of account, raw item definition, create and approve purchasing orders, and export to Excel. The same what we do with accountant, we can do also for purchasing officers. For example, I can give the purchasing officer only the authority to create purchasing order, but he cannot approve or she cannot approve. Maybe we can give only the senior accountant the authority to approve purchasing orders, or maybe I want the manager, the owner only to approve the purchasing order, so we can mix and match in that case. Storekeeper, we have the storekeeper role. He or she can create and approve transfer vouchers, create and approve adjustment vouchers, create and approve wastage voucher. They can see the raw item history report, they can see the store inventory and balance report, and they can export reports to Excel. And we have the new one here, new member of our family is the production officer. The production officer is the officer responsible for managing the production vouchers based on the production recipe. So this officer, he can update in the system how many for example, mayonnaise did we produce today? How many chicken did we process today? How many salad dressing did we produce today? And enter it into the system and generate the production vouchers. That was it. This is the most important concepts that we need to understand in Jasmine Restaurant Management System at the Enterprise Edition. Why? Because it is important to understand what is the customer, what is a restaurant, and what is an outlet. When you want us to prepare an offer for you, when you want us to create and set up the parameters of an existing or new customer, we need to understand some things. We will send you how many outlets do they have, how many menus, what are the items, what are the categories. You know now exactly how is Jasmine Restaurant Management System deals with those concepts and definition. Thank you. Thank you a lot. We will meet, inshallah, in other videos. Take care and good luck and happy selling.